Yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I mean it's 4:45 Pacific. 15 minutes from now, the sun will set. And then we have a little more light after that. I'm probably going to get caught in the dark from most of my return trip of my walk. I'm only going to be doing 3 miles instead of the usual 3.5 again today because time is of the essence. But I've got a lot to talk about here today, and this is going to be a very straightforward show. This is going to be very seriously natured topic here because I've just had it with people's piss poor behavior on YouTube, and I've had it with what people feel is a part of their First Amendment freedom of speech and what is actually slander and libel and defamation of character and all that. I'm sick and tired of it because it is affecting me, and it's probably affecting many of you as well. And you don't have to take me seriously. This is also going to be a lesson to be learned for anyone, but there are going to be some people here I'll be referring to that have tremendously affected myself and my girlfriend, Dawn. And if you're questioning on why I'm talking about this and not keeping my mouth shut, because I feel like fucking talking about it. So there's your answer. That's my freedom of speech. I feel like I want to talk about it. It's not going to stop whether I talk about it or not. But maybe after people hear this, they might reconsider future actions. This is going to be more so primarily catered to some men out here on YouTube. Pretty much it's all the men. For the most part, these are grown-ass men between their 30s and 50s and beyond that just don't have a clue or are just very, very seriously ill in the head or very miserable. And they use YouTube as an outlet, and they use YouTube to troll. My question to you is, are you an echo or a voice? Today's topic is, are you an echo or a voice on YouTube and in other aspects of life? Because many of you guys that have surrounded me, that don't like me, the truth of the matter is you don't like yourselves. You have no self-love, right? You're jealous of me for whatever reason. And listen, there's nothing to be jealous of. I'm not trying to make you jealous, but for some reason, you want to keep on targeting. You can't get to me, so you try to get to my girlfriend to get to me, which is a real shitty move. It makes you more pathetic of a man to try to get to my girlfriend to get to me. It makes you more of a piece of crap than you already are, right? Welcome to episode number 890 of Navigating the Modern World with Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail. I didn't put my gloves on because the outside temperature gauge read 60 degrees, but I feel it's starting to cool off, so I'm hoping I'm going to be okay, but I've got a boogie. I got a boogie today. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. Sorry about that. You know, a few things inspired me to do this show. I was going to use the word triggered me to do this show, but a lot of you immature, pathetic, wannabe grown-ass men take the word triggered out of context. In this case, the word triggered would have meant I was inspired to do this topic by a few things I saw. I'm going to mention these two channels by name because I just don't care. And I'm going to share with you folks how we're going to be handling these things here at the GNA in the future, not just for myself and my girlfriend Dawn, but for anyone on the planet that is struggling with bullies and harassers and people slandering you and defaming your character and writing community posts full of libel and slander. Libel is written, slander is spoken. It's defamation in the form of words or spoken, right? Written words or spoken words. Let's put it that way. Slander, spoken words, libel, written words, right? I was recommended a video. I don't know how I was recommended this because I don't follow this guy anymore. Mr. Flex was talking about how one strike that Real Talk with Roy put on my channel took the channel of the original lounge down. You haven't gotten over that yet, Mr. Flex? I'm only using you for example purposes because all you've ever done out here is recycle the same garbage that other people have recycled. Recycled drama. Right? Recycled garbage drama. Why? Because you have nothing of value or anything of substance to put out there besides trash talking other people. You see, I'm not trash talking you, Flex. I'm exposing your behavior. What I do out here as a personal development expert, because I am a personal development expert, what I do out here is analyze people's behavior, and then I talk about it because it's abnormal. Because this platform on YouTube here is infiltrated, or infested is a better word, it's infested with garbage drama channels like yours that are pointless and wasting bandwidth and server space. Why in the world do you need to do a stream to talk about how one strike that Real Talk with Roy put on me took my channel down, took my original channel down, the original lounge down? Is it your purpose, Flex, to come out here and just trash talk other men on the internet? Technically, you're all in the gig economy, right? When was the last time you talked about gig work on your channel? You're a drama channel. You guys are gig channels. Now, you can ask me the same thing. I'm a personal development expert. I'm here to analyze this shitty behavior that's not only affecting myself and my girlfriend, but many other normal, decent people on this platform that want to create decent content. But because YouTube's infested with the garbage content that you create, or like you create, it's hard for us to grow. And then we got to deal with other people that have the same crappy mindset that you have, trying to stop our positive growth. And then trying to flip it on us and say that we're the issue. And then we're trying to silence your freedom of speech and this and that. No. We just want your nonsense to stop. We want your garbage to stop. It's pointless. You abused the system, Flex. You constantly abuse the system, and when you get caught with your pants down, Flex, you like to play the role of the victim. That's pathetic, Flex. You get caught with your pants down after making a ton of shitty mistakes, and then you play the role of the victim. The kind of man I am, I can't respect any human being, male or female, that behaves that way. But here's the thing. You're a man, a grown-ass man. What are you, in your late 30s, almost in your early 40s? And you're behaving like a little girl, Flex. No offense to women. I have a lot more tolerance women behaving this way because women process their emotions differently and they're biologically different. But for you, Flex, you're supposed to be this big, strong, confident man, right? You're supposed to be emotionally strong and stable, Flex, and you're not. You're absolutely not. Like I literally have blocked all these people, and somehow YouTube keeps recommending me their garbage. It's like YouTube wants us to watch this garbage. It's garbage, YouTube. It's garbage. Now, let's move on here. We're going to move on to you, Dion, because I know you're watching, Dion. Listen very carefully, Dion. You're still running your mouth after I warned you. You're still running your mouth, Dion. So guess what? Be prepared in 2025, Dion. Be prepared. Because you did slander my woman. You defamed her character and my character. You put out a video saying that I was cheating on Dawn with Tia. You put out screenshots to try to make that look real, but that was AI. I'm going to tell you what this caused in my household, Dion. And I don't give a shit how many people go public and try to... There's a dog coming here following me. It's all right. I don't care. You want to continue to talk about it, Dion? You're going to basically prove my case even more. Keep running your mouth, Dion. Keep running your mouth. Because you're one that says you care about Dawn, right? You're one that said in your video that you want to fly clear across the country and take Dawn to rehab. And then also you said that you want to take her to, stop my YouTube channel or shut me out or take her away from me. First of all, that's never going to happen, dude. And second of all, Dion, what you said has affected my woman. My woman is very hurt over that. And it is causing her emotional distress. And there's my basis for a slander harassment case against you, Dion, because you just won't shut your mouth. You just won't shut your mouth. You don't realize how much you're hurting my woman. You're trying to hurt me, Dion, but you say you care about Dawn. You're hurting Dawn more than you're hurting me. I'm a man. I can take this shit for the most part. Some things I shouldn't have to take and I won't. But for the most part, I'll take this. You can come at me all you want, Dion, but when you say shit that affects my woman's emotional health and mental health, already knowing that she's struggling with other things, Dion, you're a piece of crap. So keep coming, Dion. Keep giving me more evidence with your postings and the videos you're sharing. You want to share 4-year-old videos that GLM put out? GLM, you really should take down those videos, but I can't make you take down anything. You should really take down those old videos from your anti-Eli channel. Dion, I'm a grown man. I don't think that's you. Maybe it is. Who cares? You're trolling. I'm a grown man using you as an example of how not to be. Don't sit here and spin it, Dion, because when you're going to have to appear in court, either flying all the way out here to San Mateo County or appear via Zoom and answer why you intentionally slandered myself and my girlfriend and it caused her emotional distress, you have no idea how much emotional distress this caused Dawn. Forget about me. You say you care about Dawn. You're trying to lead everyone to believe that you care about Dawn, but you don't give a shit about Dawn, Dion. Just like the rest of them. All you give a shit about is trying to get to me by getting through Dawn, because you can't get to me directly, Dion. You can't get to me directly, Dion. And it bothers you. Why does it bother you, Dion? Why do you care? Why not just let it go and move on? Why not respect my woman's wishes and move on? And no, I'm not going to ignore this. I don't care who says I should ignore it. I'm not going to ignore shit that won't stop whether I talk about it or not. So STFU. I will fight for anyone on this platform and social media that's being bullied and harassed by immature men that should be grown-ass men. By these men that feel they can sit there and run their fucking mouths and say whatever they want and call it First Amendment freedom of speech when it's not. You affected my day today and yesterday, Dion, with the video you put out. And the people in my group saw it, and then Dawn saw it, and it pissed her off. Rightfully so. Is that the kind of man you are, dude? You like to hurt women? If you really had a woman, Dion, which you don't, you're a liar about all that, right? If you really had a woman, she would not put up with this shit. Not at all. Not at all. I'm going to make a suggestion to you, Dion. I would go and remove every single thing to do with me on your channel, because anything I can take down for copyright, I will be doing that later tonight, Dion. I will scrub your channel, and I will file copyright on anything, including that video that you put out regarding Tia and I, where you used audio of my video on my Elias Melas channel regarding me singing Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I'm giving you a fair warning, Dion, to remove all your stuff before I take you down. Rightfully so. I'm tired of this shitty piss poor behavior of grown-ass people out here on YouTube coming out here running their mouths saying this First Amendment freedom of speech when they cross that line. They severely cross that line. Now, some don't. Some people keep it within the line, and that's fine. The people that have kept it within the line, I've left you alone. You know who you are. The people that cross the line are the people I'm dealing with. If you stay at the line, or if you're behind the line or at the line, I'll leave you alone. You cross the line, I'm going to do what I have to do to protect myself. I'm not kidding you, Dion. I'm not kidding you. I will be filing in the new year. Right now, it's a holiday time. I've got other things to deal with. I will take down all your stuff. Stop putting out things that are going to affect my girlfriend's emotions and mental health. Take it all down, Dion, and show me some good faith. If you show me good faith, maybe I'll change my mind by the new year not to file. You keep doing what you're doing, Dion, I'm filing the first or second week of January. And I will have Dawn there to testify regarding how much emotional distress it caused her and it caused me based on your words that were not true. That wasn't parody, Dion. You're dealing with real people, with Tia, myself, and my girlfriend, Dawn. You keep doing it because no one holds you accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable. Keep talking, keep running your mouth, Dion, and see what happens in 2025. That's a promise to you. That's not a threat. That's a promise to go legal and protect myself. I'm putting this out there publicly because Don and I are done with all this crap. We're done. We just want to run our positive business to help people and have morons like you step out of the way and go do your own thing. You want to talk about us in fair use? You want to respond to what we say in our content? No problem. You slander us, I'm coming for you legally. You're a real person. I know your real name. I know where you live. I know everything about you. I'm not going to dox you, Dion. Don't worry. But I know everything about you. Just like you know everything about me, Dion, because I'm a public figure. You can look me up, Elias Melas. You know where I live. You know where Don lives. You know our first and last names. We know the same about you, Dion. Yeah, you keep running your mouth publicly, showing your face. Like there's no better proof than you coming on screen and blatantly slandering my lady and I. And Tia as well. I'll get Tia to testify too. And both Tia and I will testify that that was an AI-generated screenshot. And you're going to try to claim parody? That's not parody, Dion. You didn't say it was parody. Why don't you come out publicly and say, hey, you know what? What I was putting out there was a joke. I don't want to cause any problems with Eli and Don and Tia. You didn't do that, Dion. You put it out there and you claimed it to be real because no one would take you seriously if you didn't. I'm sick and tired of all these drama channels, all these men infested in drama. There's no way any woman would put up with your piss poor behavior, Dion. That's how everyone knows you're single and you have no kid. Do you not think, Dion, that when you're a public figure, you know, using your real name, people can look you up just like they look Don and I up? We can look up everything about you and verify what's true and what isn't, Dion. I'm not here to create any issues for you, Dion. You want to have fun on the internet? Go have some fun. But when you slander people that are trying to run a legitimate business and it's affected my right-hand person, my girlfriend, and it's affected one of our best supporters, hang on, I just got a text from, hold on a second. All right, we are back live. We are back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. I just got a text from somebody worrying about, we actually had an earthquake in Northern California earlier. It was 300 miles north of Redwood City where Don and I live, and 270 miles north of San Francisco on the coast of Eureka. It was a 7.0 earthquake in the water, and it was felt, you know, in parts of Eureka, and, you know, for maybe 100 miles or so east of Eureka. I think it was felt as far as Sacramento. And we had a tsunami warning because of that. But nothing happened. If that's you, Dion, you did not put parody in your video. You did not put it as altered content, Dion. Dion, you can sit there and run your mouth all you want. If you don't stop, Dion, you'll be ending up in court with Don and I in the new year. That's a promise. This is my warning to you. This is my public notice and warning to you and anyone else that just doesn't stop this crap. You want to do reaction videos to Don and I regarding the topics we discuss? Under fair use, Dion, be my guest. You slander my name or her name or anyone's name that's associated with my business, then we're going to see you in court. That's it. You can sit there and say it's parody. Hey, you know what? Come to the courthouse, Dion, and say it's parody. And I will show otherwise, and I'll have my witnesses stating how much emotional distress you caused them with that. You know what Don has been going through. A lot of family stuff. I don't have to mention it. And Dawn's been getting a lot better regarding other things that have been affecting her mental and emotional health. Tia lost her husband a year ago, you piece of crap, Dion. You're a piece of crap. Even if you want to try to consider that parody, Dion, you're a piece of crap for not taking other people's feelings, wants, and needs into consideration, you piece of crap. So you want to play, Dion? Let's play. You want to claim parody? Claim parody. But if you don't stop, Dion, I'm telling you, if you don't show me enough good faith between now and the end of the year, I will see you in court in the beginning of the new year. I'm not kidding you, Dion. And you can say it was parody, and we'll see what the judge says, Dion. You caused my woman and Tia, a good friend of ours and business partner, emotional distress. A lot of it. It has affected me. That's probably why Tia's not here right now. She hasn't been here the last couple days because of the crap that you did. Oh, there she is. Hey, Tia, how you doing? How much have you heard of this, Tia? You're going to want to go back and check out the replay. Tia, I am really sorry about just got here. I messaged Dawn and you. Okay. I want you to know, Tia, that everything is fine. It's going to be fine. Yeah, all of the headache that Dion, caused you, myself, and Dawn. And here's the thing. I can ignore all this shit, Dion. But you're coming at the women, Dion. You're coming at my woman. And you're coming at another woman right here that lost her husband a year ago, Dion. So if you were just coming at me, Dion, that's one thing. It's fine, Dion. I'll see you in court in the new year. Start preparing your case now. I'm not kidding you, Dion. You're another person that gives millennials a bad rap, Dion. Look at your behavior. You're another person that's a disgrace to the millennial generation with your behavior, Dion, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Should be a fact, but I'm going to call it an opinion, Dion, because you are a disgrace to your generation. And you're a disgrace, period. Because you come out here and you use YouTube as your identity. If it was up to me, Dion, I would have gotten rid of you. I got rid of you years ago, Dion, and Dawn gave you a chance. My woman went to bat for you, you piece of crap. My woman went to bat for you. And I knew how much of a piece of crap you were. And you were nice to her all this time. You were nice to her consistently, which led us to believe maybe you do care about Dawn's well-being. If you care about Dawn's well-being, then why are you putting out shit like what you put out regarding Tia and I? You don't think it's going to affect Dawn, Dion? Do you think before you put stuff out there, Dion? Do you think before you put stuff out there? I've made mistakes years ago, Dion, but I've never done dumb shit like that. I've never intentionally gone after another man's woman to try to get to the man, Dion. I'm really tired of seeing drama on YouTube, especially from grown-ass men. The only channel I respect is Robert Reese, because Robert's kind of trying to do the same thing I'm doing. He's trying to stop the drama. Robert is almost like another coach or personal development type of person, and so is his wife. They're not trying to instigate more drama. You see, what you drama channels do is you attack people as your content. Robert and I and his wife, we don't attack people. We call out your stupidity and use you for examples. There's a huge fucking difference there. Dion and Flex and anyone else that does stupid ass drama content. And that's why part of the GNA, Dion sounds like a narcissist. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. But he definitely is very immature and insecure and very unstable. This is the most attention Dion's ever gotten. Dion's never gotten more views than when he talks about me. That's what it's all about. Use my name for clout, Dion. He's a user and abuser and used Dawn. In my opinion, Dawn has a big heart, and you took advantage of that. Yep. And you drink a lot too, Dion, on camera. You drink a lot, right? A lot of you folks even drink on camera or drink more than Dawn ever had. And you guys want to sit there and criticize other people for similar things? Tia says, hey, Woolworth. I'm going to get Dawn some salmon tonight. And I'm going to have a nice burger. Tia, I'll get back to you later tonight. Did you get my messages earlier, Tia? Or my message? I sent you and Sandra a message behind the scenes. Dion, leave my woman alone. You do anything that affects my woman, the next time I'm going to have Dawn call the police and file a police report. Leave her alone. Dawn's been doing fantastic. She's had a nutritionist. She's becoming more and more healthy every day. We don't need this crap. I'm telling you, Dion, take me seriously. I'm not joking. I don't understand, Dion, why you wouldn't take me seriously. Yes, I did. That's good to hear, Tia. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I did not get a chance to create. Hi, Tia, says Woolworth. Woolworth, I got you. You're the one that put out the message yesterday saying great stream, right? I believe I haven't had a chance to heart it. I think I thumbed it up from a different account. I need to get back to you on that, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. If you want to share your reasons for that, you can. If not, no big deal, man. Yes, thank you for that. I just wanted to acknowledge that. I appreciate that. I'm tired of drama content on YouTube. It's been played out. It's recycled garbage. The longer people keep making drama content, especially if it involves me unprovoked or throughout the groups of people that I know out here on YouTube, I'm not going to talk about you folks, but what I will do is some more. I've done some research about why people do drama content on YouTube. All right, Dion, you're not going to take me serious. And I mean, maybe that's you, maybe that isn't. But you keep running your mouth on your community wall and making videos, and you'll see what's Dion. I just enjoy your streams. I listen to them when I'm on the treadmill. You are a genuine person. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I really do. I muted myself and I unmuted myself. I really do appreciate that. I've got to start to head back quicker. We are at 37 minutes. I didn't start till about 4:45 p.m. today. I love watching planes. Hey, land chat. Can anyone see me? Yes, Brad. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Tia says, hey, Brad. Leave my girlfriend alone, Dion. I'm not threatened by you in that way, Dion, but the stuff that you put out affects her emotionally and mentally. And if you keep putting stuff out knowing that, Dion, then that's more of a reason to see you in court in the new year. You keep saying you really care about Dawn's well-being. You mentioned it to all the Coach Eli haters. Well, I'm Eli, but they know me as Coach Eli, right? You mentioned it to all the Eli haters, right? That you're worried. All of you say you're worried about Dawn, but you're not going to call out Dion for affecting Dawn's emotions. You're not going to call out Dion for what she put out about Tia and myself, and Tia's husband passed away a year ago. And you're allowing this man to abuse these women publicly. You people are the biggest pieces of crap I've ever come across. You people are all garbage, worthless people, in my opinion. Garbage, worthless people, trashy people coming out here on YouTube because you're miserable as fuck in your real life. You have no real life. People like myself and Dawn and Tia are your life. We are your oxygen and fuel. You cannot survive without us, right? I'm here to stand up for all the good people. And what I'd really like to do is help these moron losers turn their lives around and start behaving better. Start treating people the way they'd want to be treated. You can barely see me. It's gonna really start getting dark here in a few. We got a quarter moon tonight. I have to say, it is a beautiful night. The air is fresh. I think it rained just a little bit earlier today, but it stopped, and the ground is a little bit wet here. You can see that with the light. I really want to get some feedback, either here from people that are live or on the replay. And if you're banned and you want to make a positive comment that I can put publicly, because if you do not put out a positive comment, you will be held for review and I'll remove you. But even if you're banned and you want to put out a positive comment regarding this, go for it. But I'd like to hear from as many people as possible. Are you tired of drama channels, especially ones run by grown-ass men, grown-ass, men in their 30s or middle-aged men in their 40s, 50s, and beyond, that make it their content to just trash other men for whatever reason and play pranks on them and do stupid things that cross the line as their content. And then when the other men stand up for themselves and, either, take these channels down for copyright, or they file community guideline, reports on them, and then they get taken down for community guideline violations like bullying and harassment, hateful and abusive content. See, all these people that cross the line. Here's the answer to the troll that would say, how do you know where the line's at? People that cross the line eventually fall. People that cross the line eventually fall. All right. That's fine, Dion. Dion, if I were you, I would clean up your channel tonight, because I'm going to scrape everything and I will file everything I possibly can. Keep running your mouth, dude. Have you heard of the phrase, Dion, F around and find out? F around and find out, Dion. So keep effing around and you're going to find out how it's going to affect you legally. I'm not threatening you. Telling someone that you feel is violating you legally, that you're going to go legal on them, is not a threat, it's a promise. It's within your rights. And also the best thing to do is to try to get people to stop before you have to go to court. This is called like a cease and desist, Dion. In essence, what I'm trying to tell you is cease and desist. Now, you could do whatever the hell you want. You could say, fuck your cease and desist, Eli. And then I could say, F you, Dion, I'll see you in court. That's the way it works, Dion. Am I giving you more attention, Dion, than anyone's ever given you? Am I giving you more attention than anyone's ever given you, Dion? Dion, I could have said something very rude to follow that, but I'm not going to go there, Dion, because I don't play like you. And I said some things I didn't mean back in the days, and I'm not going to go down that route again, especially on your account, Dion. I feel some cannot be helped. They are so invested in being cold with no feelings. No, Tia, the truth of the matter is, guys like Dion are miserable inside. They lack self-love. They have nothing. And in order to make themselves feel better, they got to try to kick down people like myself and Don and you that actually have something. And then they try to kick us down by saying, oh, you have nothing, Eli. I have way more than you, Eli. My estate is worth more than your estate and Don's estate combined. Oh, okay. I don't care either way, Dion. First of all, that's definitely not true, Dion. But either way, I don't care. I don't care. You sound like a fool, dude. All I'm doing is teaching a lesson on personal development about a grown-ass man in his early 30s acting like a 2-year-old little girl. And because he can't have his way with me because I let you go because you're trolling, now you troll my girlfriend. That's pathetic, dude. Joseph Banks. Hey. You threaten like a little wuss was hidden by Tia. Dion, first of all, I'm not threatening you. I'm making a promise that I'm going to go legal on you if you don't shut your fucking mouth, Dion. If you don't stop harassing my girlfriend, Dion. And if you don't stop harassing Tia, Dion. Oh, you threatened like a wuss. God, dude, you're such a pathetic loser, Dion. Everything everyone has said, in my opinion, Dion, everything everyone has said about you, in my opinion, is true. Dion, I tried to help you. I gave you many chances. Dawn went to bat for you. My own woman went to bat for you. Went to bat for you. After I had removed you for doing the same shit years ago. My woman went to bat for you, Dion. And you only got another chance or two because of my woman. And I told my woman, be careful with this guy. But because you're from New York and she was born out there, she had a soft spot for you. And because she actually thought that you had a girlfriend that was pregnant and you had a kid, she had a soft spot for you. And I knew you were full of shit all along. If you're not full of shit, then show us proof, Dion. Show us proof. Do a live stream with your woman and your baby, Dion. Dion, do you know if you actually had a child with somebody, you could find it in public records. One of your trolls was an apprentice of mine. I'm disappointed in him. Well, who's that, Joseph Banks? And are you trolling too? Hey, Just Amanda. Hi, Eli and everyone. Hey, how you doing, Just Amanda? Hey, Just Amanda, says Tia. Yeah, we're on the final leg right now. There are some lights out right here, so you can still kind of see me. You see these lights right around the side there? they're on tonight, and they're really bright, so you can actually still kind of see me. I don't think that's Dion. I think somebody else is trolling. Now, I wouldn't put it past Dion to actually troll like that. Pathetic loser men on YouTube. Pathetic loser men. Just Amanda Haitia, good to see you. This week went by really fast. It did. Just Amanda. Joseph Banks. You think I'm a troll? I served during Al Qaeda in the military, fought in many dojo wars, and movies were based off my adventures, such as The Interview. Okay. Well, if that's who you say you are, maybe I'll have to take your word for it. Hey, listen, this is the internet, man. The only way you can know if someone is who they say they are is if they show their face and do streams like I do. But listen, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying, dude, you can be anyone, but I'll take your word for it. How's that? I'll take your word for it until, it's proven otherwise. How's that? Okay? Joseph Banks, LOL. No, you didn't. Anyone could be anyone. Some of these people are so over the top. Yeah, Amanda. This time of year always seems to go so fast. It does. It really does. I'm going to have to put the camera at the front now. And use the light. I really wish everyone would just start creating some real content. I really wish everyone that creates the drama content, and they just run a YouTube channel to figure out who they're going to try to pick on today, right? There's nothing wrong with doing reaction videos to the type of content that people make. But what these drama channels do is they attack the character. They character attack other people. And a lot of times they'll character assassinate them or try to character assassinate them with fake shit, with slanderous shit, right? Because for whatever reason, they're jealous of that YouTuber, or maybe they were a part of their community at one point, and they got, like someone I used to know out here used to say, they got excommunicated, right? They got removed for their piss poor behavior. They got removed for trash talking myself, Don, one of the other mods, or one of our supporters. If you're going to come here and trash talk anyone that's here for the right reasons, regardless of their role, you're going to be fucking removed. And if that triggers you to try to character assassinate me, And then you keep going and going and going. And then especially if you try to come at people I care for, like my woman or other people in my organization, then I will come after you legally in the new year. I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around. I gotta wait because there's a couple in front of me and they're walking at a slower, I'm walking at a slow pace and they're walking at an even slower pace. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. You know, like I've had drama surround me on YouTube for 6.5 years. I've been trying to legitimately get away from it. People say to ignore it. I ignore it, and people don't stop, and it still affects me. It is affecting me monetarily. It is affecting me from growing. It is affecting my lady emotionally and mentally to the point of where, you know, it's like I want my lady, and she wants to be a part of this, but it's making her not want to be a part of it. And if you folks are going to do things, slanderous things that affect my lady from wanting to work the business with me, then you're affecting my income, and that's another basis for me to come after you. Just a man that, oh, that is great, Tia. It's always a mood boost for me when I can get myself into the holiday spirit. I just blast the music and sing along. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely not Dion. Some of them might be Dion, but I think other channels are not. One of the channels is hidden because the message can't be removed. Stupid. You know, here's the thing, and I say this respectfully to everyone. I don't want to come at anyone legally if I don't have to. Like I said the other day, Dion, I was wiping the slate clean and you didn't listen, right? Wiping the slate clean, not including current things already in progress. Be very specific about that. Take that for whatever it's worth. We wiped your slate clean and you kept on going, Dion, and you're going to keep on going, and then you're going to end up being in court with Dawn and I. And I'm sure Tia would be a witness on Zoom, Tia. I'm sure you would. You saw what happened, Tia. You could witness that. I hope you would. You know, even if you're just teasing, Dion. I'm not playing, Dion. Some of those might be him, actually. But some of them are actual trolls. I'm not playing with you, Dion, because it's affecting my woman's emotional health and mental health. And I'm asking you to stop because of that. And if you don't stop, Dion, that's going to be it, man. Drama content has become redundant. It's stupid. There's no point to it. There's no value to it. There's no lesson to learn from it. Besides, it's stupid to do it. And it's a waste of time. And it can get you in a lot of trouble. A lot of people on this platform. A lot of people on this platform have dealt with legal ramifications due to drama content. Why? Why would you folks pushing the envelope if you know it could affect you legally and it could affect your life in many ways, financially, legally, etc.? Because you think you're above the law, Dion? You think that, because you're a millennial, that you're exempt to all the laws because you guys created memes and you like to call all that parody, right? Some of it is parody, Dion, but when you actually show people's faces and use people's names and say something to be true without saying parody, without claiming it as altered content, you didn't label it as altered content. You didn't label it as parody because you knew if you did, no one would respect you. No one would watch you, Dion. Had you done that, you could have protected yourself, Dion, but you didn't do that. Don't play with me, Dion. But I'll tell you this, Dion, here's my promise to you. Go and remove every piece of content regarding me on your channel, because anything that's violating my copyright will be taken down tonight, Dion. I'm all over it. Anything. That's a promise. I have the right to defend myself from all this crap, and I will. And it's not just for me. It's for the good people I care for. I'm standing up for good people here. That guy that made a video of you doing the walk, moving your arms, that was the dude who learned under me in some training. He tried gathering footage of me claiming I was you. He admitted to it. Of course, Dion is a pathetic wannabe. He has zero content. Dion has zero content. Everything he does, for the most part, in my opinion, is fake. I mean, I don't want to come out and say it's a fact because, even though I know it's fake, I'll just say, in my opinion, it's all fake. There's nothing genuine about that guy at all. I'm going to come and walk this strip over here just for a few minutes. And then I got to get going because I'm going to have dinner with Dawn tonight. Find it. You know what? I was going to say find a new target, Dion, but that's not the right way to put it. Find a new hobby, Dion. You shouldn't pick on anyone. I don't have to file in this state. If it's for a harassment order, I can file it here in California. So don't come in here on your high horse. If I wanted to file a civil suit on him, yes, I would have to go do it in this state. But this would be a harassment order. A civil harassment order. which I file right here in San Mateo County. Have a nice night. Thanks for stopping by. And if you file a civil harassment suit on somebody, you have to do it in their state, and then there's no remote appearance allowed because you're filing the harassment order. You can't appear remotely to your own uh, case as the plaintiff. All these people just they can't let go. They can't let go. They can't just move on. Just move the hell on. It's time to move on. I'll come back. I'll come break you during one of your streams, my dude. Okay. Well, yeah, you go ahead and do that, okay? I'm not threatening channels. I'm making a promise, Dion, if that's even you. I'm not threatening you, Dion. I am going to promise you that later tonight, after I have dinner and my lady goes to sleep, I'm going to spend time with her first. I'm not taking time away from my lady over your ass, Dion. After she goes to sleep, I'm going to go straight to your channel and I'm going to scour your channel for anything that I can flag for bullying, harassment, hateful and abusive content, copyright infringement, name it. You use my audio, I'm filing. You use my picture, I'm filing. You use any one of my videos, I'm filing, Dion. And you get 3 of those, Dion, and you can kiss your channel goodbye, Dion. And Dion, if you want to, sue me over that, Dion, here in San Mateo County, which is what you'd have to do, then that's on you, Dion. Then I can further show your behavior to the judge. That's fine, Dion. We can play this out for as long as you want, bro, because you will not get any attention unless I give it to you, Dion. And, I've been trying to be really nice to you, man, because I tried to be nice to you because my woman was trying to be nice to you. She had a soft spot for you because you grew up in the same area where she grew up, or close to it, in New York. And yeah, you've had a rough upbringing, and so did she. So she had a soft spot for you, dude. And now, and you were nice, dude. You were nice and respectful when we were your friend. But now that you screwed us over, now you're attacking us because, you know why you're attacking us, Dion? You're attacking us, Dion, because our friendship means the world to you. Don and I meant the world to you, and you don't like it, Dion, when people take things from you, right? You don't like it, Dion, because, Dion, I think you have abandonment issues too, okay? You see, this is the thing. I've learned a lot. I've never been abandoned. I've never been abandoned. But I can only imagine how it feels to be abandoned, right? Why is he talking to another man's girlfriend? I think that's a bit disrespectful. Oh, it is. That's why he's one of the examples today. He caused some big issues between Tia, my girlfriend, and I. And I'm just calling it out, and I'm putting it out there publicly because everyone already knows this guy. Right? And I talked about some other people too. We're talking about, are you an echo or are you a voice on YouTube and other aspects of life? And the thing is, most of these people like Dion are one big fucking echo. They're one big echo chamber. That's the whole point of this. They're all one big echo chamber saying the same thing because there's an audience of people that find me interesting. I'm not saying I'm all that. It's just the truth of the matter. If they didn't find me interesting, they wouldn't watch. And they all get more traction when they talk about me. So they have to find or force a reason to talk about me. It's pretty pathetic, right? And when Dion he used to be friends with me, and then he also became friends with my lady because she felt bad for him. When Dion had the connection to me through Dawn, and also had a connection with my lady, he probably felt like he was on top of the world. He probably felt like he was like on the gravy train, right? And he's probably had abandonment issues. In my opinion, you've probably had abandonment issues, Dion, because every time someone takes something from you, it triggers the shit out of you, right? Right? It's a trigger, right? It's an emotional trigger of your trauma, right? It's emotional trauma, right, Dion? You see, Dion, you have a lot of trauma, unresolved trauma, Dion. And you know what? My girlfriend does too. And you know what? Us good people are trying to help Dawn work through all that. And when you basically come in and act this way, what you're trying to do is say that your trauma is more important than anyone else's trauma. And you're trying to basically cure your trauma by coming at my woman and I because we abandoned you, huh, Dion? You feel abandoned, don't you? Tia, the guy who was my apprentice, was also in the military, but he didn't serve for long. I don't even think it was for 1 year. It was 2000 when 911 hit. Hey, Dion, if that's even you, Dion, I don't care how many women cheated on me back then. I don't care how many women dumped me. I don't care if you think my brother is more successful than me. I don't care what you think about my living situation. I don't give a fuck, Dion, what you think about myself, my family, or anything past or present. I don't. It makes you look more pathetic and more jealous and more stupid the more you come back and you have to try to publicly try to shame me, Dion. I have no shame, Dion. You see, Dion, I can come out here and show my face and say I have no shame. None at all. I have no shame, dude. Oh, okay, Joseph. My husband was in the military. I want to thank you for your service. Yes, Joseph. Thank you for your service. Tia, I'm really sorry about everything that's been confusing regarding the Dion situation. It affected Dawn. It affected you. It affected me. Now, if it were, like I said earlier, if it wasn't for Dawn or Tia being involved, Dion, if you just came at me, I'd just ignore you. But see, Dion, it's a bitch move. When you try to get to me, I ignore you. So the only way you can get my attention, Dion, is by coming at the woman I care for the most. You know, Dawn, I also love my mom, but, you know, in a different way, obviously, right? But the woman that I love the most, I care for the most, my girlfriend, Dawn. And then another woman that's working at a high level with us here at the GNA. You attack two women that are close to me. And when I say close, in different ways, because you can have close friends, Dion, right? So you don't take things out of context once again, right? But that's a big female dog move on your end, Dion. When you can't get me, you can't get my attention on your own. You got to go after my woman, and then another woman that Dawn and I are both friends with, and you got to make up this fake shit that we're cheating and cause all this ruckus because you want my attention that much, Dion. You're getting my attention, bro. And you're also looking more like a fool in front of everyone that knows your story already. A lot of people loving this. They want the angry Eli, right? Well, this is not even anywhere close to angry Eli. Cause this is still tame Eli, but this is not melancholy Eli. But a lot of people like the Eli that calls people out on their bullshit. Oh, this is entertaining to watch. Yeah, Eli's getting triggered as fuck, and he's going at Dion, and it's stupid. It is stupid. Every one of you that runs all these drama channels it's stupid shit. Now, some people poke a little fun at people, do reaction videos. That's the exception to the rule. But the people that make shit up, that slander shit, right? The people that were once connected with us behind the scenes, that we were close to, when they screw us over, and then they go on YouTube and trash talk us after we got close to them, that's what bothers myself. That's what bothers Dawn. That's what bothers Tia, Sandra Palacio, and everyone else. You know, Queen Helen Casey. And Queen Helen Casey went to bat for Dawn and Tia and I. She shared your video in our group behind the scenes. Because she cares. We have people that care. Dion, and Queen Helen Casey is near where you live. Dion, you better watch out for Queen, brother. You know, there are many that dislike Dion. He doesn't realize that. Oh yeah, well, it's not that they dislike him, Tia. It's not about dislike. They know he's a flat out liar. They know he's a compulsive fucking liar. Let's just say, in my opinion, every single thing he says, there's no proof of it existing. There's no proof of his woman existing. There's no proof of his kid existing. There's no proof of a dojo existing. None of that exists. So you want to keep coming at me, Dion, and saying what I don't have, then I'll say what you don't have. You want to keep going back and forth? Two grown-ass men going back and forth? I don't want to do that. I'm going to go around one more time. You feel better tonight, Dion? You got most of my attention, dude. You want a pat on the back? You want a snow cone? What more do you want, dude? Do you want me to send you some of my Under Armour and North Face beanies? I got a bunch of nice unopened beanies. I know it gets cold out there in New York, and you wear beanies, right? You want me to give you the high chair, Dion? You know what the high chair is? They put the babies in the high chair at the restaurant so the baby can be at the same level as the adults, right? You want the high chair? What else do you want, dude? The only reason why I talked about this is because people come at my woman. If people come at my woman, I'm going to come at you. You come at my woman, I'm going to come at you. And I'm not going to threaten you with violence or anything like that, but I'm going to give you a piece of my mind within my First Amendment rights. And then if you don't stop doing your stupid shit, then I'll see you in court. That's it. Plain and simple. No threats. I don't threaten people. I make promises. All right? You want a lollipop, Dion? Oh, it's Christmas. We'll give you a candy cane instead. Leave my woman out of it, Dion. I'm serious. Oh, the candy cane thing was funny, huh? Just Amanda. Every now and then I'm kind of funny, huh? I've been told by other creators that I have no fucking sense of humor. You know what? They're probably right. I really have no sense of humor. I don't. Put coal on the stockings too. Well, just the man that you made my night. Well, so did you, Tia, and Woolworth, and even you. My apologies. Joseph Banks. Tia. Oh, the baby bottle. Oh, give him the baby bottle, right? Let's feed him with the bottle, right? Yeah, I don't really want to go to that level with Dion because then we're talking about family, and family's off limits. We're not going to go there, right? We're not going to say that he's sucking off of what, right? Listen, I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't. I really wish that Dion would get his shit together. I really wish that he would stop doing dumb shit on YouTube like many other grown ass men are doing, or many other people are doing. Women do it too, but it's more so the men. The men are way more vile. But now, don't get me wrong. There are some women that are extremely vile, more vile than men. But most of the men are the culprits, right? That's for his daughter. Well, she doesn't exist, Tia. In my opinion, she doesn't exist. And in Don's opinion, she doesn't exist. And I'm sure in your opinion, and just Amanda's opinion, and Joseph Banks' opinion, his daughter doesn't exist. Tia says, I know. All right. We're at 82 minutes an hour, 22 minutes. I got to go, folks. I got to get food for Don and I. And yeah, with that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. Good night, everyone.